Welcome back to our continuing coverage on that big meeting that's taken place between the Indian and Pakistani Prime Ministers this morning in the Russian city of Ufa. Now sources are telling us there will be no joint press conference between the two sides, but there is an expectation of a joint statement. So the belief is that a joint press conference would have taken their engagement to another level. A joint statement means that both sides are playing it a little cautious at the moment. India and Pakistan are expected to ask their foreign secretaries to meet soon. That is the expectation, that the next level of engagement will take place with the two foreign secretaries meeting us. Prime Minister Modi has told his Pakistani counterpart that both sides need to build confidence before going any further in the relationship. Mr. Modi has also denied any involvement of any Indian involvement in Karachi or the violence in Karachi. He's asked for proof. Nawaz Sharif has apparently told the Indian Prime Minister to be committed to act against all non-state actors in Pakistan. Meanwhile, we are expecting a briefing from the two sides. Let's listen in. So there is a meeting now, a joint statement coming out from the two sides. Indian Foreign Secretary and the Pakistani Foreign Secretary expected now to issue a joint statement. The very fact that they are together would suggest that there will be a joint press conference as well. Yeah. So let's listen in to what the two sides have to say.
I'm sure they'll take some questions.
That's an important development. Earlier we were told there wouldn't be a joint press conference, but there is going to be one now. Clearly shows that the two sides have something to say.
No, there'll be a statement also.
There'll be a statement, but
that means they've taken the time to draft this statement.
But the very fact that they are meeting together also means that they're ready to take questions.
And that there is forward movement. Otherwise, they would not be sitting together if they still went to the hardened position.
Sure.
So we are going to see some movement.
And we presume, therefore, that there has been sufficient attempt made through back-channel diplomacy to create the groundwork that this statement, this meeting, in a sense, was a culmination of that. The Foreign Secretary has gone on a South Asia tour. Manish Tiwari of the Congress was critical of it, but it is important to lay the spade work before a meeting like this.
No, the tour was in February, right?
Yeah, but
it was a while ago.
Yeah, but he went to Pakistan
in February.
In March.
In
March. He went to other countries.
February.
Yeah, but the invitation was given on the 3rd of July, if I'm not mistaken, about a week ago. So clearly some groundwork and some spade work had been done in those visits to reach out to Islamabad.
You're absolutely right. I think
that's very interesting. The Indian Foreign Secretary is making some corrections in the Pakistani draft. So there is a joint statement which has been negotiated quickly.
No, there's obviously a joint statement, and the fact that they are together and addressing the press, that I think is very significant.
Okay, we will listen into that.
Agreed statement that the two of us would be reading out. So I would request my colleague to begin with this statement, and then I'll read the rest of it. Please.
Honest. My name is Azaz Ahmed Chaudhary. I am the Foreign Secretary of Pakistan. For those who don't know.
I think all of them know you.
All right. Okay. The agreed joint statement reads as follows. The Prime Ministers of Pakistan and India met today on the sidelines of SCO summit in Ufa. The meeting was held in a cordial atmosphere. The two leaders exchanged views on issues of bilateral and regional interest. They agreed that India and Pakistan have a collective responsibility to ensure peace and promote development. To do so, they are prepared to discuss all outstanding issues. Both leaders condemned terrorism in all its forms and agreed to cooperate with each other to eliminate this menace from South Asia.
If I could carry on, they also agreed on the following steps to be taken by the two sides. 1. A meeting in New Delhi between the two NSAs to discuss all issues connected to terrorism. 2. Early meetings of DG BSF and DG Pakistan Rangers, followed by that of the DGMOs. 3. A decision for release of fishermen in each other's custody along with the boats within a period of 15 days. 4. A mechanism for facilitating religious tourism. And 5. Both sides agreed to discuss ways and means to expedite the Mumbai case trial, including additional information like providing voice samples. Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif reiterated his invitation to Prime Minister Modi to visit Pakistan for the SAARC summit in 2016. Prime Minister Modi accepted that invitation. Thank you very much.
There will be no questions. I think the statement speaks for itself.
So one question. Sir.
So there you have a very short, terse joint statement, but saying quite a bit. Let's be very clear, they didn't take questions. So this is not a joint press conference. To that extent, we were right, but it's a joint statement issued by the two sides, two foreign secretaries sitting next to each other. The significant, gentlemen, of what you just heard. Very quickly.
I think it's a very positive development. The fact that they were together,
yes,
they read out the statement together, and it was workmanlike. I mean, the security issues were addressed, terrorism issue was addressed without blaming anyone, and also a movement forward on the visa.
So I think reassuringly, Raj, a statement which was made without the usual tutu memo.
One, significantly, the meeting of the NSAs is the first time that's going to happen.
In
then
Delhi,
if you look, in Delhi,
yes.
Also sorting out those very troublesome border issues with the BSF meeting and followed by the DGMOs. I think that's very significant. And then if you look at it, willing to discuss all issues. So they've addressed the concerns of terrorism that we have. Mumbai, they've also said that they will make a significant movement forward. And they're leaving it at that. They're not trying to push too hard.
No, but the important, the significant, both sides saying we will work together to fight terrorism in all its forms. Now,
That's
the joint statement has specifically included terrorism. It has not included Kashmir.
No, that has come in the past also. In a generic sense, you say we'll fight terrorism. But 3 points.
Yes.
One is the anti-terror mechanism, which started when I was Additional Secretary, is now raised to the NSA level.
Correct.
So it's been raised up. If you remember, after 26/11, India asked for the Pakistani NSA to come. First there was a yes, DGSI to come, and then there was a no from their NSA. And then the NSA lost his job over that. So this is progress. Border confidence building measures are, of course, stabilizing the border. And fishermen and religious tours are the two people-to-people contacts which are there. Interesting thing is voice samples, because till now Pakistan has taken, Lakhvi gets off because we have the intercepts, but voice samples, Pakistan said, is against their law to give. I don't know how Pakistan is going to overcome that now.
Right.
Because they said, no, under a law, we cannot give a voice sample.
Yes.
But if they've agreed to give it, maybe they are amending the law, because there was
so specifically in terms of 2611,
it's a very crucial thing.
The step forward is the voice sample issue.
No, it's a very crucial thing in it.
That's
because
right.
That nails them and links them to the conspiracy.
That's right, because India has been demanding.
And we got Abu Jundal to then link it.
That's right. Point taken. Point taken, and therefore that will be seen as a positive. So clearly some positives have come out of that meeting. We'll wait and see what else actually has been discussed, because we will know over a period of time whether the two sides will therefore now open the door for cricketing ties with each other, for business relations with each other. Those are the soft issues, which the low-hanging fruit that we also expect that there will be progress. But clearly on that 2611, yes.
They've set a time frame. When they say SAARC 2016, Modi has accepted that. They're virtually now working towards.
But that was but that's a time frame. Multilateral engagement was expected.
No, that's a time frame to improve relations. By the time they reach SAARC, they're expecting significant things to happen.
Okay, let's take a break, and then we'll get just a little bit more. Get some reactions that are coming in to recent developments that have taken place in the Russian city of Ufa. Pakistan, importantly, has agreed apparently to provide voice samples in the 2611 case to the Indian investigators.